All right, check out my pop-out slash retro postcard effect. So if you go to travel postcard retro, you can see how the faces of the letters have an image on them and they're extruded. So that's what I'm going for here. And I added a little flicker on the letters. So under animate, there's a flicker. And let's see, there we go. So let's do it. I took 2 pages, and then on the second page, 4 layers with the download and upload. Not too tricky. The aligning everything is probably the hardest part. So let's do it. New purple plus button. Okay. I got my Lobo Seawolf mascot image, and I changed it into a ChatGPT Pixar style image. I think I can share it and send you the link in the description. So if you want to use my image, you can. And then I went to the text, add text, Lobo, and changed the font to Anton, any bold text. And I couldn't go too big on the letters because they had to have the image on top of them. So let's try starting there. So this is kind of the alignment part. It's kind of the tricky part. Command Z. Click on the background to deselect. And then let's put the letters on top to make sure it all fits. So all right. So I kind of wanted to center the chin on the L, but then I had to keep making it bigger and bigger. So all right, so there we go. I got the face really big and centered on the L. All right, so I'm gonna get the 2 additional instances of the text that I need by duplicating the text. So duplicate 1, and then duplicate 2. And let's see, there was a weird kind of pop there, so I'm going to position top left to get them perfectly aligned. And then I'm going to have to reposition all over again, but that's okay. Okay. Kind of right, centered with the ears on the screen. Okay. So get it centered and then Command plus. So we need to get the letters on a piece of the text. Okay, so these 2 are going to go, these 2 layers are going to go in the next page. So we could chuck them over there now to simplify things. So new page, same size, and get those 2 text layers to Command X cut, Command V paste, and Command cut, Command V paste. And now we can change the blend mode to opacity screen, and we got our letters, which we can now download, upload. And now that, yeah, keep both. Okay, make sure we get that double crosshair snap. We can, let's change the background to the page. Edit, I don't know, something just so it's visible, like pink. And then we need to erase with the quick select brush the outside of the letters, make the brush really small. The inside of the letters. Okay. Done. So now we want to add a little bit of offset outline. I'm going to drop it down from 15 to 10 or so, but whatever works. And then the bottom layer becomes our kind of extrusion. So maybe start, I don't know, we could eyedropper a color from the image, blue. And then I'm going to do shift right arrow. Oop. Click shift right arrow twice and shift down arrow twice. And then you could go maybe left up, left up, left up, left up, left to kind of bring the letters, the blue letters a little closer. If you want to change the blue letters, you can go to custom. And if you want to boost up the saturation. All right, something just so it's a little more noticeable. Okay, and then just bring back the image and erase. So I'm going to copy that original image, Command C, Command V, paste it. Looks like it came in perfect. Just it's in the screen blend mode. So I got to go to opacity and screen and change it to normal. Okay, remove the background. Now erase. Okay. And so the trick is to zoom way in, Command plus, and use a really small brush to get along the neck. So small brush, kind of work in these little spots. And then gradually start making your brush a little bigger. There we go. Make sure there's nothing left over that you didn't erase. And hit done. And there you go. Can't really read the L in this case, but let's change that pink. Right, the background, we could put this on any image. But I think I chose one of these new gradients. Kind of like a, I don't know, I chose like this boring color, kind of just as a placeholder. And then I changed to a radial gradient, switched it, and then I maybe dropped down this middle color stops. I don't know, I just wanted to make it a little less noticeable. All right, there it is, the crop cutout effect on a travel postcard retro text effect. Hope you like it. One more thing, in my original image, I added a little shadow glow effect, glow, custom, change the color chip to black, change the pencil settings to a little less blur, and then with the white outline layer, I added the animation flicker under loop, flicker, play.